A couple of men have decided that they want to just set new physiological records.
That's pretty aggressive, isn't it?
It's just unreal,
Yeah,
mate.
it's mad. It's mad. I literally ran into the back of people. It was that bad. It was crazy.
Too fast, mate.
One.
Do you know how fast his first 5k was?
Oh man, they're all just insane. I don't know. Is it like 14, 10?
14:14. That's the first one, Dan, and he did a negative split.
Yeah.
So 14:14, spoiler, is not the fastest.
No.
Do you think to get the very best out of you, you need somebody to be pushing you?
Yeah.
Why is that? I like the fact that he's drinking tea.
Green tea, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, I know you're in London, mate, but you'd have to please the king. Like, he'll get over it if you don't have a tea.
Yeah. And I think a shoe that doesn't result in a niggle is better.
Nah, mate.
For me.
Go out on my shield. Like,
Die for this. I'm going to die for this.
Dan.
Brad?
Hey, it's good to see you.
And you, mate.
We've had some pretty exciting things happen since we last got in the studio.
Yeah, we have, yeah.
A couple of men have decided that they want to just set new physiological records.
That's pretty aggressive, isn't it?
It's just unreal,
Yeah,
mate.
it's
like,
mad. It's mad.
I don't think, as we're obviously talking about Sawe and Kajelka.
Yep. London Marathon.
Unbelievable performance.
Well done to everyone who finished.
You did all right, I think, didn't you, in the end?
I got a story.
All right,
should I tell a story?
Oh,
Do
right.
you think people want to hear that now or after?
Skip to 5 minutes time if you don't want to hear Dan talking.
Yeah, literally, or 2 minutes. My experience, actually, because I was only pacing, that was kind of the deal. I was literally pacing a single guy. His name was Will Morris, and he managed to do a 2:46, which is really good. That's a PB, but big PB, like a couple of minutes. And so we were in the same pen. So London, unfortunately, is. I had a few athletes there, but it's a bit of a pain. People know I'm not the world's greatest fan of London. It is an amazing event. I can't discredit for that. It's incredible. It's actually the craziest event. It's so good. For me, it's a lot.
Logistically,
just everything is a lot. Logistics. It's just overwhelming. It's very overwhelming.
Yeah.
Very.
London as a city can just be overwhelming.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So then put that into a marathon and it's a lot.
Yeah.
So anyway, we're in the same pen, so we can start off together, which is great. I was just there to facilitate his paces, so we didn't have to think about them. And I'm happy to do that because I knew that would then get me a good race time for next year. As long as I obviously didn't blow up or die. I actually annoyingly tweaked my calf the night before.
The night before?
Yeah. And I was in a bit of pain every footstep. It's the kind of tweak that I wouldn't have ran the next day.
Really?
Yeah, really, yeah. It was a bit...
you didn't tell me that, to be fair.
It was a little bit frustrating.
Yeah.
And I actually haven't run since.
Really?
Really, yeah. I feel good for it, though. I needed a break from running. I actually, in hindsight, needed a break. I'm fine. It's fine. I've seen people, so we're all good. Okay. I'm not panicking or anything. So Will did great, but I got him to 23 mile and he just went.
Yeah.
Which was great. Yeah, it was perfect. Worked really well. We were going to go a bit earlier, but he wasn't as confident as he wanted to be. And then he went at 23 mile and then shot off for 3 more and did really well. However, we set off a minute before a couple of other people I coach. They caught us up at about 6-7 mile, which was great fun because they were like, give us a little shout. We had a little bit of a run together, probably ran a mile together, and then they kicked on again. And I was like, oh, they look great. They were fresh. I mean, it was early in the race.
Yes.
Very early in the race. It's a bit busy, so it kind of forced us to slow down, which is a little bit frustrating. I mean, when I say busy, it was rammed. I mean, we were going slow at points because it bottlenecked.
Really?
Yeah, like to the point where you stop almost.
Really?
It's crazy. I couldn't believe it. And I am in wave 1.
Yeah, like the top wave.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's the Elite's good for age. Elite's championship and then wave 1. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how the timings are done. So either way, it was busy.
You shouldn't be catching people. That's the idea, right?
Yeah, you shouldn't. No, you should just all be one big. I don't know. I literally ran into the back of people. It was that bad. It was crazy.
Too fast, mate.
It's just the way it bottlenecked. Unfortunately, at 23 mile, I was like, oh, do you know what? I'm going to get a decent time here. This is all right. I feel pretty good. Calf was hurting, but like I actually sped up and it felt better. I bumped into someone else I know, and I literally was like, come on, let's just go. I was just going to jog in. So it was a guy from Western Tempo, and he's a really nice guy, and we ran through, and I caught up the 2 athletes who passed us earlier. And he was one of them was fine and he could have ran a lot faster, but he stayed with the one guy.
He was struggling.
Really heroic, to be honest, because he stayed with him.
Was his name Brownlee?
Brownlee, yeah. He ran with him for the whole time because he was actually not too worried about his time, and so he was just supporting the other lad. And I think at about 21 miles, the other lad started to really fade and sort of like bonk effectively, and was run out of glycogen. And it was a bit of a struggle for those last however many miles. I caught them up at about 24 mile, and I was like, I can't run past them. I've got to stop. Will had obviously ran past them, so we didn't see them. Maybe. And bye guys.
Will turned to Bird Box, yeah.
So I then just stayed with them, and we got him to the finish. But it was honestly the last 500 meters. He was swaying bad, really bad, but he was still running relatively quickly.
What sort of pace? At the end, yeah.
7:30s, so whatever, like 5:20s, 30s, something like that. Is that
7:30s would be somewhere like
5
minutes?
Okay, so 5-minute K, 7:30 minute bar pace.
Yeah.
But he was running 6:10s or something like that.
Okay.
So he was running, what's that, like 3:50s?
It's quick.
Yeah, it's quick enough. So he was on for a faster time, and he still finished in 46 minutes.
2:46.
Yeah, 2:46. Yeah. But I was going quite well, and I was like, it felt like I came to a halt, but we were still moving quite quickly, really, which was quite strange. But we got him over the line, but he was swaying, and he must have asked how long it is. He's like, how far have we got to go? Where was the finish?
Almost like delirious.
He must have asked. Oh, I don't even know. Countless times in the last 500 meters, it got worse. The closer we got, the worse he was feeling. The more he asked. It was crazy.
Wow, were you worried about him?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I was also a little bit worried. I'm not sure I should admit this, but the cut-off time for good for age is like 2:52, but you need to get under it by as much as you can.
Because it gets better every year.
A little bit, and you just need a good buffer, because if you're quicker, you've got more chance of getting in. And I was thinking, if he walks, I might not make this. So I was so happy that he didn't, because that decision would have been one I wouldn't want him to make.
Yes,
because it was like I would have walked with him. I just would.
People would understand.
Yeah, but I would have walked with him, and I'd have just given up on the time. It wouldn't have bothered me. I'd rather he get over the line. But honestly, it was great. It was nice that I didn't enjoy that happened, because I'd rather he smashed it. But it was nice to be able to support more than just one person.
Yeah,
and have like a story that I'll never forget.
Yeah, quite a
yeah. I feel like that's something people forget, that actually running is just. It's like you need to remember what you're there for, and it is for each other. Really, we're all there. 60,000 people running. Yes, we want to run fast, but at the end of the day, you're there to run with other people, aren't you? If you didn't, you just go do a marathon on your own.
True.
Yeah. So that in London does epitomise that a little bit.
I think so.
It's
the camaraderie of it all.
Yes, it's more that than anything else, actually. I feel like it really encapsulates.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah, encapsulates that more than anything.
You see people stop and have a chat with people, like journalists and stuff.
Yeah.
It's a bloke with the fridge on his back from Redditch.
I mean, yeah.
Mad.
London brings that together, which is amazing. It is really powerful. It's just very busy.
Which is why they let people like Sawe go out on their own.
Yeah.
Because I mean, that man is a machine.
Absolute machine. But then when I crossed the line and someone told me that, I was like, no way. That is insane.
But not only did he go under 2.
Well, 2 went.
Kajelka went under as well.
Crazy.
A couple of things in common, which we're going to get into.
Okay.
But,
so there's that 5 minutes gone, and
55 minutes. Yeah. Well, I wanted to ask you. I mean, for me, it's what I really enjoyed about the fact that it was the sub 2 in the way that it was. Is it's what I would call like a clean record. And so we had the non-eligible 1:59.40.
Okay.
From Kipchoge.
Yeah.
So that was the first sub 2,
yeah.
But obviously everyone knew it was non-legal.
Yeah, of course. And it was more of a experiment.
Experiment, of course.
Yeah.
And amazing, and he's the first guy to do it, great.
Yeah.
But he not only went sub 2, but he went clear of that record too. So it's an undisputed.
Oh yeah, okay.
This is my point.
I completely didn't think about it like that, but yeah, that's absolutely
undisputed.
Yeah. So it wasn't 1:59.50. Still can't do it on your own. You still need other people to really. I mean, 10 seconds is a long time.
10 seconds.
It's a long time. I mean, it's not. Well, it is.
Well, he beat the record by 65 seconds.
Yes.
Because it was 2 hours and 35.
Yes, but I know what you mean, yeah.
So legal record, 65 seconds. Did it in a race with all of the variables that come with that. Not, you know what I mean? All the
fueling.
Conditions, how you feel.
Conditions, yeah, absolutely, yeah.
So the first question I've got for you today is, how impressive is that as a feat when you consider all of those compounding variables?
Oh, it's just beyond...
Madness, right?
It's beyond words.
Unbelievable.
You can't sum that up. You can't explain it, really.
I'm really curious how pro athletes like that are able to predict and maintain their effort on the day they need and peak when they need to, because I wake up sometimes and, you know, my knees hurt. But like, that, I know I'm not anywhere near a pro athlete, but that is my biggest gripe with when I do any racing.
How you feel? Just like trying to
manage the way you feel.
Like put everything in the right pot on the right day. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. To prime yourself.
Yeah.
To get your Garmin to say productive, or what is it? What does Garmin say?
Oh, do you know what?
What's it say?
Because you got me on this basically doing nothing program at the minute.
Not true, but anyway.
It says my training readiness is 99.
Look at that. He's primed.
It says prime, high,
Primed,
ready.
Ready.
Are you actually still training, mate?
No, that's not what it says. It says you're killing it. We'll talk about this in a couple of weeks.
We're working on something for me personally.
This is something big.
I don't think anyone gives
We need to write something on this. I'm going to write, what is it? Substack.
Yeah, maybe. I had a quick look at the breakdown of the time that he was running. So it's just incredible pace, like 250 pace.
It scares me.
This podcast is brought to you by A1 Physique. Now, all throughout these episodes, you'll hear Coach Dan and myself talk about the importance of recovery for your training. Nothing better than collagen for instant recovery from really intense workouts. Ligaments, tendons need repair. And by encompassing this in a morning daily coffee, it becomes the easiest supplement to add into your daily routine. Available from our website, free shipping, and each cup is giving you 21 grams of that nourishing collagen protein coffee, perfect for athlete recovery, and endorsed by Coach Dan himself. So, do you know how fast his first 5K was?
Well, it is a little bit downhill. So, oh man, they're all just insane. I don't know. Is it like 14:10?
14:14. That's the first one, Dan. Do you know what his slowest one was?
Yeah, it wasn't crazy slow either. Was it like 14:50 or something?
14:35.
Okay, there you go. So it was all very much similar.
What?
It's I wonder where that was. Like where on the course?
Oh yeah, okay. I think it was the third or fourth, but
yeah, okay. I'm trying to think what happens, but so what, 15k in, so like 9 miles.
Yeah, 15. I think
it gets a bit windy actually.
Maybe
saying
that's what
that.
it is,
Yeah,
but it's only 20 seconds.
Yeah, it's nothing, is it?
But he did the damn.
Maybe it was an aid station.
Ooh,
something like that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. We're going to talk about fueling because it's really important actually, and part of the the reason it's happened. And then I've got his fastest 5k, and he did a negative split.
Yep.
So 14:14. Spoiler, is not the fastest.
No. I mean, you got to go out conservatively, right?
James Bond, remember when he came in here? I was like, I'll just jog out at 15:30.
Yeah.
Will you, James?
Will you?
Will you, mate? Yeah, well, do you want to have a guess at how fast the last one was?
I want to say like 14:05.
So it was close to 4-minute mile pace at the end.
Yeah,
at the very end. 13:42. That was from... that's the very, very last one.
Yeah,
35
the last
to
5K.
40.
Yeah, okay.
So not the two.
So you're going down like the really famous bits. Is it past
Don't ask me.
House of Parliament around there? Yeah. Well, basically,
idea.
it's the finish. Yeah, around the finish. Yeah, it's nice.
I just basically can't understand. So I think that I saw this on someone else's podcast, to be fair, but they said that the 13:42 would have got you in the British 5K championships this year.
Nice.
Bronze.
No way.
That would have got bronze, and he did that 20 miles in. That's insane, Dad. He's 20 miles into a run. He just thinks, do you know what? I'll just join in now and just...
That's just a sign of his capacity, though.
Do you think they're built different?
I think they can hold more.
What does that mean?
Like, if you think about it, he probably holds 130 mile a week training.
Oh, you mean in terms of load?
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's nothing. A marathon isn't really an issue. I know it is an issue for most of us. It's a long way.
It's the longest thing I've ever done, Dan.
Yeah. But to him, it doesn't mean anything. It's just not a problem.
he didn't, and I know this is like a nothing thing, but he didn't to me look like he was even sweating at the end. I'm sure he was. But
Yeah, it was cooler in the morning when he did it.
do you think they've got like a climate advantage because they come from countries
absolutely.
that are typically
100%.
hotter?
That's probably quite cold for him. It must have only been about 14 degrees.
Do you reckon he had a coat on before he started?
Yeah, nobody probably put to warm up in that. Yeah, absolutely. He was cold. It was chilly in the morning, even for us. You know, I was wearing quite a lot of clothes. He isn't just in the field in Blackheath waiting for us to start.
How long is that wait?
Oh, it's a long time. If you get there when they suggest, it's like an hour and a half. I saw someone in the pen asleep.
That's not a good prep.
No. London Marathon is not somewhere you can prep. It's not. It's not an ideal PB course. It's just not.
Unless you're Sebastian, basically.
Unless you're the pro.
Yeah.
Unless you're pro. I mean, you will get PBs on it. It's a fast course, but, you know, as a prep course, it's not great. Like, I was on the tube like 3 hours before, you know?
So it's like a tourist
marathon. I call it almost like a swan song, in a way. You know, you've done your great marathon, you get your good for age, or you get your ballot place, or you get your charity place. It's more of a swan song of enjoying it. And yeah, you can run quick. I'm not saying you can't. Like, I still ran pretty quick. But there are things that will inhibit you that other courses wouldn't.
Yeah, and it's the reason that when I booked that half marathon, I chose Gloucester because I thought, I'll just park outside and walk down.
Oh, absolutely.
I love
and Newport was probably really similar.
Newport wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't bad.
Yeah. Whereas London's just very...
It puts me off.
You'd still enjoy it. You would enjoy it. But
even
yes.
High Rocks in London was a nightmare.
Yeah, it's just a busy place.
It is.
It's a very busy place. You know, and people were like, oh, yeah, how are they going to facilitate 2 days? It's London. I don't think an extra 100,000 people, maybe 150, let's say people bring 2 people to watch. I don't think that's an issue.
City's got 8 million, right?
I know. And like they have FA Cup finals with 100,000 people who go into one place.
Yeah, of course they do.
And I don't think they struggle doing that. They have football stadiums. Stamford Bridge probably has 60,000 people just rock up in one place.
It's in Fulham as well, and it's
yeah.
Just that
you know,
one.
I just don't think it touches the surface. I mean, obviously the most annoying thing is the roads are closed, but I feel like there are that many things that happen in London and they get road closures.
So what do they do? Saturday, Sunday?
Yeah, I mean, realistically, it's not much of an issue, is it? You just leave it open.
Yeah, would you want to be on day 1 or day 2 though? I don't know.
1, so you can watch day 2.
Yeah, because you wouldn't want to watch day 1 and then run day 2.
No, you don't want to be on your feet all day.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it'd be interesting to see what happens.
Okay.
Yeah.
I watched the build up to the marathon, and there was like almost like a boxing build up. They had Sawe and Kip Limo.
Nice.
Almost like head to head, like you have a boxing face off.
Well, people love a rivalry, don't they?
Yeah, tail of the tape. And it's obviously marathon record or marathon number 1 versus half marathon number 1.
Yeah.
He came 3rd.
Yeah, which is fair enough, isn't it? Yeah.
And he beat the world record.
Yeah.
So all 3 of those men.
So it was something aligned, didn't it?
I wonder if just conditions were just
perfect for them.
3 great athletes in prime.
I mean, chasing each other, really.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that. So do you think to get the very best out of you, and I'm talking about you specifically, but then we can talk about everybody, you need somebody to be pushing you?
Yeah.
Why is that?
It just brings out the dog in you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It can happen in everyday life. You know, you're at work, someone annoys you. They criticise your work.
Most days.
Most days.
Inescapable.
On this podcast.
Yeah.
They criticise your work. You can do 1 or 2 things. You can rise to it, and you can prove them wrong, I guess, in a way. It's similar, isn't it? You know, someone's outbeating you. Can you rise to that? You know, you sometimes just need a stimulus. Now, you've got the intrinsic stimulus on the day or the training before. That comes internal.
Yeah.
But then on the day, there's a bit of external work going on. There's an extra person there. There's a group that you want to stay with. There's a rival. Some people don't care, and that's fair enough, isn't it? You know, they just know their times, their paces. They just stick to it. But like a race is a race. There's a saying, isn't there? But as soon as I got a number on my back, I'm like a different athlete.
Okay.
So you pin a number to yourself, and you just change. Some of the switches. So football, cross the white line. And that's it, you change. You know, there are definitely footballers who portray themselves in a certain way on the football pitch. I'm sure when they come off it, they're completely different.
Yeah. I'm not sure I've been competitive enough to ever feel like that, really.
Oh, I think you're wrong. I think like you definitely rise to the occasion in races every time.
Yeah.
Like if you think you just did a marathon, nothing in your prep was electrifying.
Nah. Shite. Let's be real. I should have got in the bin outside the start line.
But you still did it because you had a number on your back.
I don't know how I did that, actually.
Well, there you go then. This is the number. It's the people around you. It's that extra stimulus. It's that dog in you that says, I am just going to show people I can do this. And you don't need, I'm not saying that that's essential because sometimes that can be a bad thing. You know, the overstimulation or the rivalry you create can almost consume you a little bit. You know, I'm sure it's happened in boxing where someone's just become that angry about someone you can't physically focus.
Yes, that's definitely
but
true.
That is, and you know, psychology is a fantastic thing. There are professionals out there now who just psychologists and they're sports psychologists, and it's really important. I just think having those people around you, even if they're allies, you know, in someone just pushing you on the day, like they have pacers to stop you thinking.
They burned out.
Yeah,
they actually burned out
because it was too quick.
Yeah,
I mean, Alex G can't run that fast. You know, so Alex G did 2:06. It's 6 minutes slower. It's quite a lot slower.
It would be in that pace.
Yeah.
I think they were supposed to go to 35. They dropped out at like 30 or something.
Yeah, because they don't need them anymore.
No. Well, no, he couldn't sustain it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah, like we are, but that's okay because that's why they're there. Yeah. You know, and also they're there to shout at you from the wind. It wasn't very windy. It weirdly was windy, but you couldn't feel it much.
Oh, okay.
There were parts when you were like, oh, there's a whip, there's a wind. And it was a touch warm without the wind. You know, when the wind's blowing behind you, it's warmer than it is in front of you.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I didn't think it was that warm. So for them, it was perfect because they were also an hour or so ahead of me.
Yeah, just cooler.
But yeah. So I think it's big. So yeah, to summarise, I think it's really important. I think it raises your.
Do you think you would have gone a little bit slower without Kajelka there?
Probably, yeah. I think if there was again more pacers or more people, like even he said he could run faster. He finished and I did an interview and said there's more in it.
I don't even think he was breathing heavy at the end.
I mean, he must have been. There's no way he could have.
He didn't look like it. Have you seen the end?
Yeah, I've
just
seen.
Like
it
chills out. Like,
but then stimulus. He probably wants to look good for the final shoot. He knows he's done it because he broke the guy from behind as well, so you can relax.
Yeah, he
ran away.
They were right together all the way.
Yeah, but he just is. You know, they call it when the elastic snaps. So they're with you, and as soon as the elastic snaps, you know you're fine because they're not going to catch you back up.
Yeah, they've got nothing more than you've got right now.
Yes,
yeah. They did. So Adidas did a prediction of his time. They've got an innovation team. So the shoe, which we're going to talk about, the team behind all of that put a prediction together of his time. Have you heard this?
No.
So I'm going to do a little shout out because I listened to Paula Ratcliffe on her podcast. I think she's the GOAT for everything she did pre-Super Shoe, by the way. I think I've said that before. Amazing. They predicted 1 hour 59:29.
No, they didn't. Just based on his metrics, his weight, his
shoe, everything they put together.
Okay.
So this Adidas innovation team.
Oh my
1:59:29. That was their prediction.
It'd be interesting to meet them, wouldn't it, and see why they predicted
how that
it
was
and how
done.
they come up with it and stuff. So I imagine they have his metrics in terms of like lactate thresholds.
I guess everything.
At VO2 max, they put it all into the computer. ChatGPT, give me a time.
ChatGPT, Jesus Christ. So I've got in my mind then two things which I think have obviously had to play a massive role in getting him across that finish line in that sort of time. The fuel, and the shoe.
Okay.
Do you have any idea about the Evo 3 or his fueling strategy at this stage? Do you know what he was up to? I've got a list of the things he was doing.
So you've got the information for me.
I've got it all here.
No, I mean, I know the shoe was lighter and I imagine he was fueling well. That's what I'm going with.
So basically, I think as far as we've discussed and we obviously talked to Hexis app, you know.
Yeah, Sam, yeah.
And you have like an idea of what an athlete can take on in terms of carbs per hour.
Yeah, of course. They could find out, like Sam Impney would just do the test.
Correct.
Yeah.
But typically somewhere between 60 and 90 grams.
Yeah, like classically, yeah.
Yeah. How many grams do you think Sawe was taking on?
I'm going to say he was taking more. I'm going to say he was taking 130.
115.
Okay.
Per hour.
Yeah. So he's trained on that.
Yeah. So Morton, who do all of his prep.
And they're bottles, remember?
Yeah. But he's getting handed these throughout the course.
Yeah. I mean, I would have ran sub 2 probably if I had that as well.
Brilliant. That's getting clipped. I'm putting that out there for you.
Brilliant.
All of your athletes.
Idiot.
Who do you reckon would be the first person to comment on that clip?
Sam.
Dan, take it out, mate.
Take it out.
Take it out. How many grams per hour do you reckon you could take?
I was taking about 100 on a day.
Really?
Yeah, I'm quite good with carbs. I feel like it really helps me recover.
Are you taking a gel?
Yeah, gels, yeah.
Not water, not the bottles.
Well, I also take water, but yeah, no, I can't, can I? Where am I getting my bottles from?
You ain't got like
an elite person handing them to me.
Line your athletes up every so many miles.
Every 5k.
So there's a whole structure that he went through, basically. I'm going to talk you through it. So his preparation for this race. So carb loading 2 days before. So he was drinking this mix from Morton, drink 320.
Yeah, it's quite normal. Yeah, it's not. Yeah. You can get it. Yeah.
You know that one.
Yeah, it's just sugar.
Yeah, I mean, I don't need extra sugar. Breakfast. Do you know what you have for breakfast?
Is it on the day?
On the day.
Yeah, it's become quite famous. I don't understand why it's so controversial though, because I feel like this is quite a classic breakfast, like toast with jam and honey, basically.
It was a toast with tea and honey.
Yeah, with tea and honey, and it's like that's quite normal.
I like the fact that he's drinking tea.
Green tea, I think it was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not like, you know, I know you're in London, mate, but you'd have to please the king. Like he'd get over it if you don't have a tea.
Yeah. But they drink a lot of tea. Kenyans and Africans drink a lot of tea.
Yeah. Bicarbonate.
Yeah, so we had the Morton bicarb.
Yeah.
Did he though?
It says 645.
But did he?
Wow. He's said to have.
I know, but he's also sponsored by Morton.
Yeah, he's on their Instagram. I've seen that.
A lot, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if I sponsored him, I'll pull on all
So you think he's possibly not taken that?
I don't know. I feel like he'd have to say, because their bicarb system is quite a big seller.
Do you think it worked? To be fair, we argued last time that you only need it when you're banging up against the top end.
Like this, yeah. Like that's when it's right? Like, he is really, I suppose. But at the end of the day, that wasn't top end. I mean, it's arguably that he does use it, you know, and there are studies out there. Bicarb is one of the most studied supplements in the world. You know,
you can try it one day.
I don't need to. I'm not fussed. I could. I suppose I should, just for fun.
You should. Let me know if I can use it.
And then my next marathon.
Which is going to be...
Sub 2? No, I don't know. They won't be till London next year.
Okay. And then final top up, he had a 320 on the bus and a gel 100 5 minutes before.
Yeah, so he's just on the carbs. But again, I don't know if he would be.
You think this is made up?
I don't think it's made up. I just think there's a bit of marketing going on
there. Okay.
Yeah. It's just like...
He's definitely taking lots of stuff on.
Lots of sugar. Lots of Morton.
A well-sponsored man.
A well-sponsored man. I mean, yeah, there's nothing to say that he doesn't. I just feel like, why keep stating you're drinking Morton?
Maybe it's free, Dan.
No, well, it is free to him.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But why keep saying it? Like,
I think this came from his coach and his team.
Yeah, okay. Who are also sponsored by Morton.
This podcast is now proudly sponsored by Crew Barber in Worcester on Trinity Street. The owner, Nikki, possibly Worcester's fastest barber, does great cuts. Dan's been a customer and myself for many years. Book now via Booksy and give him a follow on Instagram. So, this is exactly what his team have said that he did on race day.
Interested.
5K, drink mix 320.
Yep.
10K.
Drink mix 320.
Wait, 15K.
Drink mix 320. Now, what's interesting?
It changes.
Oh, okay, go on.
20K.
Yeah.
Drink mix 160.
Okay.
And gel 100, calf 100.
Ooh.
25K.
360.
320.
Oh.
30K.
Caffeine.
320. But the volume has gone down from 160 mil to 130 mil.
So he's taking more on when he's going slower.
Yes.
Yeah.
So it says the mix is the same, but the volume of liquid is different.
Yeah, so he's digesting. It's easy to digest earlier in the race.
Have you seen that really old famous meme of fish in a rice cake?
No.
You haven't seen that?
I don't think so, no.
Well, with Danny, the guy, he's just there talking about his diet, and he goes, for lunch I had a rice cake, and then I had fish and a rice cake, and then a rice cake.
8 o'clock in the morning, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 10 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 12 o'clock, I'll have fish and a rice cake. At 2 o'clock, I'll have fish. At 4 o'clock, just before I train, I'll have fish and a rice cake.
That's
So
what you think this similar
That sounds like that, yeah. So repetitive, it's so funny. So just quickly on the technology, because I'm interested to see what you know about this. So apparently the drink is using a hydrogel technology.
Yeah.
It goes and obviously lines the stomach. You then can absorb the carbs more quickly, and it prevents the sloshing around that you might get from like a typical, I don't know, Powerade or some shit. And any science in that to you?
Yeah, I mean, it's just sugar in it.
Marketing.
Yeah.
Fantastic marketing.
But Morton is, I do rate Morton. It is good. It's just a bit solid for some people. It's a bit jelly like.
Okay. I've seen people trying to eat that bicarb, and I just think that looks,
Yeah, but it's just like,
that's salt, isn't it? Sodium.
there is, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of sodium.
It's bicarbonate.
Yeah.
It's bicarbonate. So yeah.
But
But what is interesting about that is what about the timings? What do you notice about the timings?
it's not time, it's distance, but it's very consistent time, isn't it, I suppose?
So what is it?
About 14 minutes
Yeah, that's pretty quick.
to refuel.
Yeah.
Is it because he's travelling faster? Maybe.
Oh, well, he's burning more carbohydrates, isn't it? You know, it takes more force to move forwards in a way, but he's so fast, he's still very efficient, so it kind of doesn't really matter. You know, like his
I would be throwing up.
It's just that he has really worked on that.
Well, it says here that there was 12 months of prep.
Yeah.
So Morton, I've been out to visit him.
You say that, but in that 12 months, well, let's say 16 months, he's won Valencia, London, Berlin, and this.
Been a quiet year for him, really. Isn't
Yeah,
it?
you know, it's pretty chill to be fair.
Yeah, nice. Well, they've basically gone out and practiced this exact fueling
In the marathons, he's won.
and in training.
And in training, yeah.
Basically to make sure there's no Code Browns, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, as I think age is not necessarily, as I run for longer and more years and more months, it's just easy to take more carbs on.
Okay.
It becomes, your body just becomes attuned to it.
How old is Sawe? I don't even know.
Oh, born in 95.
Okay.
So-
So 30, 31.
No way.
30, 31.
Yeah,
that's-
crazy. I didn't think he was that old. But yeah, I didn't work it out. I didn't put two and two together.
Yeah.
Yeah, 31. Crazy.
You just saw that number and thought, well, he's way younger than me.
Well, I just thought, yeah.
Basically what your
So
brain...
true.
I know that, yeah.
I was like, yeah, I don't even know how old he is, but it's definitely not my age. That's so true.
And so the final thing I want to mention about the fueling is the data from Sawe's team suggested that the 115 grams an hour intake resulted in approximately a 2.6% reduction in oxygen demand.
Yeah, okay.
So again, that's something you would agree with and
You
familiar with
need less oxygen to burn carbs.
than fats.
Yeah.
Yeah, to be fair. But
That's quite normal. So it's quite normal.
Yeah.
But they're like, the problem is it's normal, but actually it's to the T because it's
But they're
it's
banging up against the...
but also it's worth so much money to them.
Yeah.
If that makes, he himself wins, I don't know how much he'll win for winning London Marathon, probably about 100k, maybe a bit more, probably more.
Oh, I hope it's more.
Probably more.
Especially for the world record like that.
But if Morton get it right,
They're
I
stock.
mean, this podcast alone, if people listen to this, they'd be like having Morton tomorrow. Do you know what I mean? We
Yeah.
mentioned it about 50 times already.
Yeah.
As a company, to advertise the fact that you can make someone go 2 hours by taking their gels and drink mixes, I mean, it's freaking priceless.
All your triathletes will be on it next.
Well, I mean, I imagine that there will be a heavily shift towards Morton over the next 6 months.
Gotta be. Like it was for Puma
In
racing shoes.
marathons, maybe not in triathlon because PH have that market a little bit.
Yes. Yeah.
Until someone on Morton does something crazy. Well, Christian Blumenfeld, but he's not. He doesn't talk about it enough almost, and they don't use
He's
it enough.
such an honest athlete, and he has
Yeah, it's just
No
like,
BS
I just
with
do this because it's good, and I use this because it works, but I don't like...
So when you do hear it, though, that is more impactful, to be fair, because you do actually believe him.
Yeah, it's fair, yeah, that is fair.
Okay, so he's got 2.6% from the
From the
all the
fueling in practice, yeah.
shoe.
Ooh, what, like the percentage that... Oh, that's good, isn't it? So it's lighter.
Do you know how much it weighs?
No.
So a
I
typical...
know it's lighter.
Well, a typical shoe apparently ranges from 180 to 230. I don't look into this sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Grams.
I guess it depends on size as well.
Yeah, so I think they do it on like a size 9 as like a...
An average,
Yeah. 97.
Oh, so it's like half. Yeah.
Half the weight.
Did you see his pronation though? Have
No.
you seen- oh my God.
Is it bad?
Mate, honestly, it's like on his heel. It's insane. And obviously, I'm not blaming the shoe.
Yeah,
That's just him. And we know the Kenyans don't have this. They have a very majestic looking style, but that we do know there are some impurities to their style.
Yeah.
But they have strengthened poor technique to be perfect.
Yeah, like I think you said before that you could correct it, but once you go past a certain point, you'd be stepping back to correct it.
Yeah, and you have to dive back, and it might cause more injuries. But honestly, you give it a Google. It's insane. You'll have to clip it, pull it in. Honestly, the little picture of him right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll give it a go. So one thing I found really interesting about the shoe was that it was labelled as disposable. So genuinely, Adidas sell it as a disposable shoe in that they only guarantee it for a warm-up and one marathon.
Do we know cost?
$350, I think.
Okay. So
Oh no, might be $500, £350, something like that.
got you. Okay.
Disposable.
I'm just working out how I'm going to pay for that.
Like a disposable tent or something you take to Glastonbury. I don't know, like a...
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? There were a few people who had the shoe. I believe there was a couple of influencers who had it as well.
Nah.
I'm sure there were.
Nah.
Really?
No way.
I'm sure Nick Bester had it. I'm sure.
Oh, I might be wrong. I haven't said that.
I'm
but
sure he
as
showed me the wear on it. Maybe it was a different shoe. I'd be surprised, like you said.
I think it was just literally just for those two guys, because Kajelka had it as well.
Yeah.
Funnily enough, both were at the shows. So what percentage do you reckon that's having an impact?
Oh, 2%.
That's wild, isn't it?
Few seconds per mile. It's over 2 hours.
It says few seconds per mile.
Which is fair enough, isn't it? And then that adds up.
And when you're knocking on the door of a world record, that matters.
You need it, yeah, absolutely. And that's why, like, if it was 30-degree heat, it wouldn't happen.
It would never have happened.
No.
You just cook, don't you?
Yeah.
So there's a 60% 4-foot rocker in the shoe. So it's a really aggressive ride.
I have recently been wearing those Adidas, and I do put my tweak down to my Adidas.
Really?
Because when I showed someone, and I was like, oh yeah, that's where it like we were talking about, it does put me on my toe, on my big toe, which is great. You know, it's good form. But I think what that then did is put a bit more strain on my soleus. And I've been wearing them for about a month now, and I got a tweak just before, and I was like, that makes sense.
I vary the shoes a bit to make sure that I don't get
Yeah,
that.
no, I was wearing a couple of different pairs of Adidas. That's the problem. So I feel like it may have just been slightly too aggressive.
Okay.
That's the problem. I'm a Nike junkie because they work, but I feel like I'm missing out.
I think the Adidas are better, personally.
Yeah, no, and I said, but then I think a shoe that doesn't result in a niggle is better.
Nah, mate.
For me.
Go out on my shield. Like,
die for this. I'm going to die for this.
It's a 5-second PB, but I can't walk.
Never
for a
run
week.
again.
That's it. No, not never run again.
I'm joking.
Dramatic. So I've only tried a rocker like that once.
Okay.
There's a reason for that. I found out. So I bought I love my Mizunos, as you know.
Yeah.
I know you're not a fan, but they're great for just neutral, load of sort of easy miles. I bought the Wave Rebellion like Pro 3 or something.
Okay.
Someone in High Rocks was wearing them. So I thought,
clearly
I should buy them then.
Yep.
Put it on, and as you try and walk, it like springs you forward.
Oh God! Okay.
It's got like an actual rocker, like a rocking chair.
Yeah. Well, those Pumas are a bit like that, aren't they? The Nitros.
Not the ones I've got.
No, but there are some that
the Fast R.
Yeah, they have like a spring action at the front. I watch people at the track, and they run differently with them.
Yeah, it was actually it felt dangerous. Yeah. Apparently, you really only can wear those if you can run sub 230. So really, they're not made for people like me.
Yeah, so you need to be very light and nimble on your feet.
You need to be forefront and ready to keep the momentum.
Yeah, so almost like get up to speed and you're not going to stop.
Because if you then slow down...
But in high rocks, I mean, there's so many corners on those. Like, it just...
Doesn't feel right, does it?
Nah, I think you'd be better off this with a neutral shoe because you've got to push a sled.
Exactly.
Like,
they are grippy, though, those.
Yeah.
They look really good. Yeah. But... I'm not going back to those because I'm never going to be fast enough to run a sub 230 down. No, I don't care how optimistic you feel you are with being my coach. That ain't happening, as we both know. That was kind of my conversation for you today, really. There's nothing more to it other than trying to work out how the percentages have been gained to get to where he's got to. And we think we've put it down to, Adidas and his team and Morton think 2.6% based on oxygen demand, his results and his fueling. The shoe, you think 2%? Yeah,
no, that's fair enough. I think that's quite right. Yeah, I mean, 2 records were broken on the day as well. So, like the fastest marathon, and it was the most people in the race. So it was a crazy day, really.
All in all, a fantastic event. I've got a theory that in the future, like a future pub quiz question will be: in 2026, Sebastian Sawe broke the world record by running 1:59:30. But who also went sub 2 hours that day?
Yeah, no one's going to know.
That's what. It's really sad.
Although that's a very, very niche pub quiz you're going to there.
No, that's a sports pub quiz question, I reckon.
Mate, there ain't no normal person who knows who Kipchoge is.
Kajelka's class.
I know,
mate.
but like, no one knows that. No one knows who he is.
I've seen him on the track a few times. I think he's just been class. He's always been in that top mix. So.
Yeah, honestly.
It's because he's so tall. He looks to me like, in The Simpsons, Sideshow Bob. I feel like he looks a little bit scary running behind you. And that's not a slight.
He's been around.
Tall.
He's been around for what feels like a long time as well.
Yeah.
And he's always quite confident, isn't he? He'll always go.
He's someone who, like me, would just die on the shield.
Yeah, he'll just go. Like
hot or home.
Yeah, if someone goes, he reacts.
I love it.
And then he tends to get beaten in the final straight. I
love it.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, it's good.
If not for Sebastian, he would have beat every other man that day.
Yeah, literally.
He's that good.
Do they train together? Do we know anything?
I think they're from different places, aren't they, as well? I don't know.
Yeah, but they might be part. They're both Adidas athletes, so maybe they do.
Be. Yeah,
so maybe they do. I don't know. You don't really know the mixes, I suppose. One thing I sort of like. It's hard to gain information about what these guys do because they don't publish it. They're not as vocal.
Why would you?
You wouldn't, because why would you share your secret sauce? I just don't know if there is. I think they're so dialed into their lifestyle that it's just built over time, and they've become faster due to advancements in nutrition, recovery, sleep, maybe some other things.
Do you want to talk about that?
Nope.
We won't talk about that.
We won't talk about that today. But yeah, he did come out and weirdly say he hadn't been drug tested in this build-up.
No, he has.
No. Adidas have done tests, haven't they?
He gave them basically what he describes as a blank check.
Yeah, and said, keep testing me or whatever.
Yeah, 25 times.
But he wasn't tested by like WADA or something like that.
Oh, I don't know who it was.
Yeah, I think it was people, there's a study, isn't there? Adidas are testing people to prove that they're not doing anything sus.
AIU? Do you know who that is?
No, I'm not sure.
They did the testing.
Yeah, okay. But that's like frequent testing.
High frequency testing.
Yeah.
40 grand spent.
Yeah.
And then unannounced. It was unannounced. So it wasn't planned testing.
Okay.
It was unannounced
so
testing.
maybe, but I don't know if that was like a governing body, if that makes sense.
Okay.
So he was like, just test me. Unannounced.
This is my blood, I promise. Why are you being like that, Dan? Don't make accusations.
No,
no evidence for it.
It's just one of them things, isn't it? I mean, the problem is they've made a rod for their own back in a way, haven't they? Because of all the ones that keep getting caught. That's the problem.
Because of Kenya's background as well, it doesn't feel great. Well, let's end on a better note than that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep the positive vibes.
Positive, all positive. Either way, I don't care. I mean,
still an amazing.
Still insane.
You still had to train and do it.
Oh, unreal.
My final question, who was it a better day for? Sebastian or Adidas?
Oh, mate, Adidas.
Such a good day.
So good.
They've done what Nike have been trying to do.
Yeah, especially when New Balance are the title sponsor for the London Marathon. Not mentioned once.
It was all about Adidas, wasn't it? They just absolutely killed
Don't know anyone who did anything in them, apart from Alex.
Okay.
Yeah. What was quite nice, an observation, was the Pacers had their own kit.
Oh,
that was cool. I thought that was really nice. Good branding.
Didn't know it was a new thing.
Yeah, New Balance, yeah, because sometimes they wear their own kit and then they have like a pacer. But they stood out. And I thought that was quite a cool bit of marketing.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, it was really smart. I'm trying to think about things on the day. Hugo got a 2:17.
Yeah?
Yeah, which is pretty good.
PB?
Just.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, just did like by seconds.
Okay.
The fastest mass participation athlete was 2:12.
Is that accountant or something?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, an accountant.
Got a full-time job.
Yeah, what's his name? Starts with G.
Gangster.
He's
that good?
But yeah, he got 2:12. That's pretty impressive, isn't it?
Unreal.
So winning the masses is effectively what he did.
Oh.
So he didn't have I think he would have had a championship start, but he didn't have an elite start. So he ran 2:20 before, and now he ran 2:12.
That's a super PB.
He claims he just runs to work and back and then trains as well. So I was like, fair play.
In London or something, isn't
it?
it?
In London, yeah. Trains with a really big squad.
Do you think your running PB is in any way dictated by the proximity in which you live to Clapham Park.
Yeah, probably. Battersea in Hyde Park,
Battersea Park.
Where all of it happens. I mean, I did that Battersea 5K on the Friday night.
Yeah.
That was brilliant, mate. It was really good.
Did you go fast?
I did all right. I kept thinking I've got a marathon.
Yeah.
I mean, part of me wonders whether that had something to do with my niggle. I'd say it probably had
trying
a
to
bit.
blame my shoes.
Walking way more than I ever would in the day, then doing a 5K in the evening definitely had something to say. I then came back to Worcester to coach a track session and then went back to London.
That was awful. Bad decision making.
Lots of bad decision making.
If I'd done that, Dan, what would you said to me?
You are crazy.
Exactly.
I mean, I know. I'm not trying to deny it. I'm not saying no. And then I just felt something prang. But the Battersea Park 5K is what I'm trying to say, and that was really good. It was really good fun. It was Friday Night Lights, and it was a special one for London Marathon, and it was.
I would love to have done that.
It was great. So if you could ever go, I don't know if we've got any London fans out there, go and do one. They are really good fun. It's basically a mile and a half out, turn round, and come back.
It's that simple?
It's that simple.
Oh, that's why it's quick then.
Yeah, it was not the quickest evenings. I was randomly talking to a guy who does them quite often, and he said, it's not good. There's a wind tonight, and obviously tailwind, brilliant. Headwind, you just don't want it because it's extra. It's like, if it was the other way, it might have been better, but you're always going to overwork into like a headwind.
Yes.
So I don't think you can ever kind of do, make up for it, because you're always trying to contain your effort in a way, aren't you? So you can never, with a tailwind, yes, it might feel a bit quicker, but then you're always having to push a touch into the headwind, which you never want.
No.
Because you have to overwork.
And your heart rate just goes to a point where...
A little bit, where you can't bring it down when you're already on the rivet. But yeah, super quick. I mean, some people, I was leading it for most of it. And then the three other guys who were behind me just out-sprinted me.
Obviously.
But yeah.
No podium spot for you this time.
No.
But you can always win the masses next year with a 2:11.
Yeah, maybe.
Good. We'll put that in as the sort of, you must do this.
Yeah, maybe.
I've enjoyed the conversation, mate.
Yeah, me too, mate.
Stayed very PC.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that.
Flowed.
Like to see what people think in the comments.
Yeah.
Don't forget to share this podcast.
Like and subscribe. Please subscribe.
We love you all.
We need subscribers.
We'll see you all next week.
See you later.